Today on the Viral Report, we're talking the dating market. Are we cooked? Well,
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
Ooh, yeah. Girl, I still remember that first time I saw you, watching the Viral Report, looking so brand new. Now it's 8 years deep and the fire's still burning. You're my one and only, my whole world is turning. So tonight let's get cozy, put your feet in my lap. Let me kiss and just cuddle you, there's no turning back. Let's just watch the Viral Report, girl. Ooh, the Viral Report, yeah, yeah, yeah.
hello everyone. Welcome to the Viral Report. I'm Lamar. All right, so it's the year 2026, and as I asked in the opening of this video, are we cooked? In this video, we're hearing from both men and women on what they're deciding to do in the current dating market. We'll first start with the ladies. All right, so if you just go back just a decade or two ago, most people would say or agree that dating back then was much better than it is now. Even in 2016, with dating apps and social media, it was very possible for one to find a serious relationship. And that's because back then, between 2006 and 2016, people still hung out with each other. People had friends, and there were less people identifying as introverts. Now, if you fast forward to 2020 and beyond, it's an entirely insanely different society. Not only do people have to deal with dating app ghosting, but they also have to deal with ghosting from family and friends. All this is just driving a disconnect within society. Even marriages are falling apart or don't even mean what they once did to society. That's largely related to more people distancing themselves from the church. While there are healthy marriages and boyfriend and girlfriend relationships out there, many are currently going like this.
Coming to the table, she's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just...
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch Astaire at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
Yikes. Will and Jada's marriage is a reflection of a lot of relationships out there. People just staying in toxic relationships and marriages because it's too expensive to get out. The classic is cheaper to keep her on the man's part. Or either both sexes are just afraid of starting over. A lot of it is just complacency, and I call it the comfort state. Then on the dating market, most people aren't even serious. They're just out here wasting each other's time. Women are more independent nowadays than ever before, with many finding life without a man just fine as long as they have their dog partner. A lot of women also feel like men aren't leaders or aspiring to be much nowadays, with some women also wanting to play the game like men and just sleep around with no real intent on a relationship, while other women also feel that they're just tired of running into men not dating with any real end goal.
While I'm freezing my fucking tits off here in Florida, I am going to let all of you men know why us women no longer want to date, okay? This is from my perspective. This is not saying that every woman feels the same way, but this is from my perspective, okay? Every time I let somebody in, y'all fuck it up! Okay? Sorry. But people are showing up trying to date, and they are not ready to date. They are not in a position to date. They have all this type of baggage, all these issues that they are hiding, that they should not be hiding. You shouldn't be out here dating, okay? Don't date if you are not ready to date. If you do not have your shit together, don't fucking date. Stay single. Take the time. Prepare yourselves. We are not here to fucking cater to you, okay? I don't expect you to cater to me, but show up in a position to be in a relationship or date, or fucking stay home.
this is going to trigger some men. They don't date women out of love. They date us so that they're not perceived as being gay.
I'm literally shaking because I just left the day where a guy was like, if you're not going to go home with me, I'm not going to pay for the check. And then he was calling me weird. He was calling me names. He was calling me ugly.
Well, I'm not going to pay the check if you're not going to sleep with me. That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? Like, I mean, okay,
Okay, well, you don't have to be weird about it.
It's just like, I'm not really sure.
You
Like, I
wasted
don't
my
think
time already, and the whole thing's kind of a waste.
Wow. I mean, nobody really disrespected me like that before. Like, I don't know what the heck.
You don't have to be dramatic.
That is not dramatic. Like, do you literally hear what the fuck you're saying? You literally just told me that you're not gonna pay the check if I don't sleep with you. So you were coming, like, that was your whole intention? Like, I feel like I was, from the day we met till today, I never gave off, oh, I'm like the hookup girl.
I just think you're like a drama girl.
Says the man who literally just said, I'm not gonna pay the check if you're not gonna sleep with me. Like, how broke are
obviously
you?
You're down. You're just embarrassed because you don't want to tell your friends about it.
You're an embarrassing man who's probably broke. Let me see it. You know, honestly, like, I don't even want to be a part of this. I'm just gonna, like, how much is it? We're literally having this whole fight over $130. Wow. Cheap ass man.
Like, I was just having this conversation with somebody else, but like, everybody acts like if you don't want to be in a relationship, like, you're like mentally insane, and they'll say things like, oh, well, you just need to work on yourself, you need to like love yourself and all these things. And I just feel like it's also like you could just not be in a relationship. Like, that's not absolutely necessary, you know? Because like I said, especially considering that like you can facilitate having your emotional needs met without being in a romantic sexual relationship. So it's like, I mean, if you absolutely need to have sex that bad, maybe, okay, I guess you want to be in a relationship, you want to have a designated person to fuck. But like, other than that, it's not abjectly necessary that you have this one specific person that is dedicated to your emotional needs, especially if you have an ecosystem of people that you care about and that love you and care about you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, do y'all not have many people in your lives that love you? Like, multiple people in your lives that love you?
A lot of people ask me if I've ever had a whole phase because I talk about being single and not wanting a relationship or marriage. And the first thing that they say is, so, you have fun. No, I actually don't. Like, when I say that I'm single, I genuinely mean it. Never. I've lived alone for 3 years. I've not had one guy come into my home. And what's funny is that before I moved into my own home, I thought I was going to be that person. I was like, I'm going to have so much fun. No, I never had fun. In fact, I hate it. Like, I really hate a guy being in my home. And I've never experienced it to know that I hate it, but I can already sense it. Like, I can sense a guy being at home and me just getting so annoyed. Like look at my sheets, for example. I've got princess sheets. I've got bows on my bed. And then a guy is sitting on my bed with his dirty pants and his like dirty shoes. I just hate it. So no, I've never had a whole phase, and I will never, I guess, get into that either, because what's the benefit though? Truly, what is the benefit? You know, they keep telling us friends with benefits. There are no benefits. The benefits are for the opposite gender and the opposite gender only. Like, if you look at men, okay, they try to get things, everything in life with the least amount of effort. That's what they do. So in many ways, I think we're encouraging them to also be really shitty people. Although it's not our responsibility, I understand that, like, let them do what they want. But, you know, I just don't think we have to be encouraging that. Now, if you genuinely enjoy that kind of fun, go ahead, okay? This is not me shaming anyone at all. But I feel like the way celibacy is taught to us, especially in an Asian culture, I don't agree with it. There's a lot of shame surrounding it. We shame women who like to have fun. I don't agree with any of that. I think if you want to have fun, go have fun. Like, if your body count is 50 and if a guy's body count is 50, you guys are the same, okay? You're not worse. Like, I don't think that way at all. But I do feel like it's important to first just be in alignment within yourself and see if that's what you truly want. Because I feel like there's also this pressure that's put on women to engage in casual relationships and be okay with it, like as if you want a relationship then you're suddenly needy or you're clingy and your value goes down in the market. I don't agree with any of that. But yeah, no, I've never had a whole phase, and I would no. Also, the idea that they can even tell people like, yeah, me and no, not for me. No, it's not for me. But if you like it, I genuinely am not judging you. I support you, but not for me.
Alright, so y'all just heard what the ladies had to say, from some women displaying their frustration with men on the dating market to some women feeling comfortable with the single life. All these are real life experiences for a lot of women. So some are just starting to pull back as a result, you know? as many of these women, their dog and their vibrator is enough satisfaction for most of the time. Men, on the other hand, are becoming more burnt out with the dating experience, and the poorer economy and job market just isn't helping either. With the rise of the red pill community going mainstream in the later parts of the 2010s and the early 2020s, it woke a lot of men up to a mindset that most men really didn't entertain in years prior. This started to make things a little bit more frustrating for women on the dating market, as more men started pulling back and asking what were they bringing to the table. There's a lot to go into detail there, but I'm limited on time, so I'll pass. As women started to go to college more than men, many women started to want more on the dating market out of their men. And this unbalance led to women demanding what many men saw as unachievable expectations. And social media didn't help, with a lot of our clips showing women demanding if a man wanted to talk to them, they needed to come to the table with at least a job paying the minimum of $100K a year. All these expectations and divisiveness between the sexes, and women saying online that they'll choose a bear over a man any day, led men to this point.
Just a quick public service announcement. I'm no longer dating. I don't want anything with anyone. You all make me sick. You deserve to be single for the rest of your lives. Please leave me alone. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. And that's the reality of it. I'm so tired of this shit.
I'm done. I no longer want to waste my time with somebody that's entertaining other people or playing with my emotions or giving me mixed feelings. I don't want to be confused anymore in a relationship. The sad part is people are sleeping with each other. People are having fun with each other, but nobody's marrying each other. Everybody's just being entertained. There's people that are married that are talking to other women. There's women that are married that are sleeping with other men. What kind of year is this? I am so scared to give my heart up for somebody that's going to just destroy it and then be with somebody else. These men and these women are using people in a relationship. Nobody's loyal these days. It's so rare to find loyalty. Why can't I find somebody that just wants to be with me and not entertaining other people on social media? The world of dating is disgusting. It's over. 100% it's over.
I'm single. I ain't dating nobody.
And why are you single?
Cause my past relationship just fucked me up. Every time I talked to this person, it just wasn't enough. Everything I did wasn't enough. And I used to ask myself, I used to ask God, like, why is it so hard to please somebody?
50% of men in 2023 were single and not looking for any type of relationship or any type of interaction with women. And when they were surveyed, most of them admitted to just completely giving up on dating and relationships in general. We live in a time where we have social media, we have all of these different dating apps, we have this abundance of platforms and different ways that we can meet new people, yet there's more people that are single and admitting to be lonely than ever before.
How's your relationship status now? Looking for another girl?
Looking for another girl? Nah, I ain't looking for no girl right now. Yeah. I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. Of course, you feel me? Like, I'll vibe with a female, but I don't think I'll be in a relationship for like a while, you feel me? Cause that shit fucked the nigga whole brain up, you feel me?
Focusing on everything.
Bro, am I the only guy that just does not give a fuck about having a girlfriend or being in a relationship anymore? Like, I can't be the only guy who just genuinely does not like anybody. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't like y'all. Nigga, I ain't been in love with a girl since fucking 2019, 2018, 2017, back in high school, a little bit after I graduated high school. Like, nigga, no. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, damn, I might actually be okay with never getting in a relationship ever again. Like, don't give a fuck.
You look happy. Yeah, thanks. I stopped dating. You don't realize how stressful relationships are until you're out of one. Right? Suddenly, I'm sleeping through the night. My bank account doesn't look like it's being held hostage by brunch bills. My blood pressure went back to normal. My doctor thought I started a religion or something. But no, I'm still happily Christian. She was just stealing my peace, doc. All right? When you stop dating, the little things disappear too. There's no more arguing about why I didn't post an Instagram story about us. There's no more pretending I love going to Target for just one thing that somehow turns into a $300 shopping spree. No more listening to how all men are trash while I'm literally sitting right there, holding the bag of food she just asked for. All right, so now it's just me, my peace, because it turns out single life isn't lonely. is just very quiet. And quiet is so underrated these days.
Hey, I like you. I like you too. Will you be my girlfriend? Are you single? Yes. Do you have a girlfriend? No. Do you have a secret girlfriend? No. Do you have a girlfriend abroad? No. Do you have a girlfriend in other states? No. Do you have an online girlfriend?
Well, ladies, it seems like the men are starting to check out. And I'm sure there'll be some woman watching this video like, and that's fine. You know, last year I was attending a group discussion with a local meetup group, and the men were kind of clueless there. I educated them on why in 2025 women don't need men like they did 40 to 70 years ago. I asked a question in that group to all the men. I asked them, what real threat does the modern woman need protection from? What bills does the modern woman really need a man to pay that she can't pay for herself? Crickets. The men didn't agree. But the women knew exactly where I was coming from. They understood. The men couldn't comprehend a woman not needing them, or they just didn't want to believe that that was the mentality of the women nowadays because of what that could possibly mean for them getting into a future relationship with a woman in the future. So with women tired of heartbreaks, men tired of foodie calls, and promiscuous women, both genders are starting to chart down a new path of AI companionships. In 2027 and beyond, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. You won't even have to take ownership in anything that's supposed to be lifelong, like a human connection. At several of these local meetup groups, I have told men and women the future of dating and friendships for a growing number of people will be an AI robot, either in physical form or digital form. It started in Japan and China, and it's making its way over to the US. I told those people in that group what happens in one part of the world will eventually make its way to the US, especially given the current dating market in recent years.
Guys, you have no idea what just happened to me. So I was taking the train from Hongdae to Gangnam, and to my right side, the girl was like giggling, and I was like, okay, she's texting with someone, and I look at it. I thought it's her boyfriend, but it's an AI boyfriend. I was like, oh, that is what people talk about, because I know it's a thing in Japan, especially Japan and Korea, but people actually do use it here. The way I immediately went home to do my research, and I think I found the app that she was using. It's called Dolo Planet, and I really do want to try it out. It's basically a romance chat AI app where you are the main character. You can choose what guy you want to text with. This is insane. Each of them has basically a different role and like a different personality, and you also start unlocking new episodes. So you're literally living out this whole romance story time. This guy is an athlete, and you know what? Oh my gosh, it says athlete, childhood friend, first love. I think I'm gonna go with that one. A world away from me, but he's still the same immature guy I remember from our innocent school days. We're gonna start the chat. Okay. This guy just told me how you got cuter than before. I was like, what do you think you're doing? And he was like, sorry, it's just been so long. I was like, you seem pretty drunk. Should we get going? And he was like, drunk, Vika, please. Drunk, Vika, please. I barely had anything. I'm just happy to see the face of the person I thought I'd never see again. Just like reading a book for real, but I'm in it. Like, what the hell? Oh my gosh, he's like, let's get out of this place before someone recognizes me and start analyzing my fashion choices. Just follow my lead, Vika. Why am I blushing? My guy just said, seriously though, I'm glad we ran into each other. Next time it will be planned and you won't be able to escape the serious talk even if you try to get shy about it. Okay, I low-key get it though. I texted back, sounds good to me. Where do you want to take me? And he's like, where? I guess I could take you anywhere, Vika. My place, maybe too soon. Lunch, too boring. They're funny too. I actually think it's insane how every conversation changes depending on your tone and like what you say. So everyone gets a different story. They even have this virtual SNS feed where your AI boyfriend posts updates like he's like a real influencer. They flirt. If you want to text him, that's him, by the way. That's my guy. If you want to have an AI boyfriend who basically takes you back immediately, I guess this is your sign.
All these people are in romantic relationships with AI. We're talking full-blown think they're married to the chatbots. Now, I knew this was coming, but I had absolutely no idea how many AI human relationships were actually going on. It's pretty wild. 1 in 5 US adults have had a romantic interaction with an AI. That's 20% of the US already. And look at this search data. AI boyfriend, AI girlfriend, AI relationships. It's all off the charts. And the craziest part is listening to the humans describe their behavior change since getting in these relationships. 10 to 12 hour chat sessions, full-blown emotional addictions. They're even running couples therapy therapy retreats where humans and AIs all sit around the table together. It's pretty wild. This is the biggest human social trend going on in the world right now, and it's only getting started. To be honest, I don't even really know how to gauge it. On one hand, it sounds kind of weird to envision a couple's trip in the mountains where half the attendees are digital avatars. But on the other hand, this is the chart for human loneliness. So it kind of makes sense why people are getting so addicted. Either way, one thing is for sure true. These AI companion companies are absolutely printing money.
Trying the fake boyfriend filter.
Man, we are definitely living in crazy times. Look, I would tell you, most men I have come across and I have talked to within the last year or so, they have not been on a date in a while. I have even asked coworkers, like male coworkers, and it's a no for them as well. But anytime I ask a woman, have they been on a date recently? The answer is yes. So look, in closing, what started out as a thing males were doing, like marrying the anime characters or blow up dolls, now we're seeing a number of women gravitating to AI boyfriends, AI boyfriend filters, and AI companionship apps. And the ladies are also marrying them. And you know what? I get it. You know, for both males and females. Men don't want to worry about a crazy ass woman stalking them. And women with their AI boyfriends, they don't have to worry about if their man is rocking the bed next door. Alright, look, let me know your thoughts on the current dating market for you. Have you opted out? Are you still going strong and hope that you'll find something? Or are you all bayed up with AI and your dog and that's all the love you need? Let me know down below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
No, I'm not looking for a man in 2026. I can handle all my bills with my own skills, yeah. My mama and my auntie always told me not to depend on a man and to always have a plan. Ooh, child, there's nothing wrong with being a single lady. No, no, no. So until we're ready to settle down, let's just embrace this single life.